Yeah, from the east to the west coast, only if I get another place.
Welcome to Niecy's World. This is Shanice, and if you're new to my channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. If you're returning, welcome, and thank you so much for returning. So on this video, I'm going to do a Q&A, basically answering questions and provide you information in regards to the Margaritaville at sea cruise. A lot of people, I didn't expect my vlog to actually have so many people ask me questions and how it works and everything like that. So I said, you know what, I'm going to do a video. I'm going to lay it all out and let you guys know all the information. So the first thing you do is you book online or you call in. I usually prefer to call in, but they are a little bit busy because they have a promotion going on with Heroes. They sell free, like the veterans. So it's hard to get somebody to call in because they have a long wait time. But apart from that, you can either call in or you can book online. Depending on how close you are booking towards the cruise date, you either could put your $100 deposit and then pay the remaining balance when it's 60 days towards the sailing. Or if you're paying it and you're sailing within 3 days or within 30 days, you have to pay the full amount that time. Second, when it comes to COVID, I had got so many questions regarding the COVID issue. So here are two things. If you are vaccinated, all you have to do is provide your vaccination card to them, and you do not have to do a testing 2 days before to show them a negative test. However, if you are unvaccinated, you have to have a negative COVID test is 2 days prior to the sailing. So if you take the COVID, it's like if you sailing on Saturday, you take your COVID test, and by Thursday you get your negative results, then you provide that to you. So the process works is once you book online and you print out your information, you go through the security. There's a security check you just go through real quickly, and then if you're checking in your bag, you make sure you print out your tag because it comes with it comes with your confirmation. You print out your tag, you staple it to your suitcase, your luggage, whichever one, and then you put it, and there's like an area where you put it in, and then the guys, they collect it, and then it goes on the ship, and they'll carry it to your room. They carry it to your room, but they leave it in the front. And then once you go to the top, that's when you actually are checking in and you provide them your vaccination card, or if you're not, you provide them which card you want on file, etc. So once you go through that whole check-in spot, the next step is where you sit down. It's like a waiting area waiting to go onto the boat after they clean it and do all that stuff. This is where you can actually book your excursions. So when it comes to your excursions being booked, I made sure I brought the pamphlet. So this is the pamphlet, and it's called Shore Excursions. So there's several different things, and you pay for it. You prepay for your excursions there. If you want to wait till you get on your boat, and then you have to go to deck 5, I'm not mistaken, to the information deck, where an information desk, where you ask them, or you want to add on a excursion, you pay there. So the way it works is there are 3 different beach excursions. You go to Grand Lucilian via Whitham and Tiano Beach Resort. So there's a price for each and every one of them. So we did the via Whitham. That's the excursion we did. So we paid $129 for that excursion. And what they do is that, since a lot of people keep asking me this, so the day of, you get up early in the morning, you either want to have breakfast or you do not, and then you sit down. They have you sit down in the theater because they're sort of like checking in to wait to go to the bus. So they take you to a bus, and that bus is the bus that's going to take you to the hotel. And then they do like a little sightseeing, telling you like different which is which, what is what, and that you get a lot of information on. And then when you get to the actual hotel, the hotel is all inclusive, so you get free food, free drinks. I'm talking about free drinks. You're by the beach, and there's a pool. In that sense, And you go do like other excursion if you want to go on the jet ski, if you want to go kayaking and all that stuff. So once you do that, you go on the boat, and then when you get to the hotel, you have to actually go through a check-in, and they give you a wristband. So you get this paper, as you guys can see. So it shows that I did pay $129, and you carry this with them, and they rip it off, and then they give you a wristband, and that's the wristband. You go there, and then that's where you get your free food and free drinks. However, so there's another one where it's not like that. There's another beach where I think it's $59, but I think you have to pay for your food and your drinks, but you actually could get to go there. And they have other excursions, like if you want to go with the animals, you could go swimming with the pigs, you could go snorkeling with turtles, you could have a dolphin encounter or a dolphin swim. And if you want to actually do a tour, I think that's extra, so they'll let you do an hour tour on the Bahama. And yes, they provide you the shuttle bus. You are in the shuttle bus, and they provide it to you. Just make sure that when the bus comes, you are there, because if not, you have to take a taxi to your cruise ship, and we don't know how much a taxi is going to cost. We don't know any of that. So I just want you to be sure of that when you guys go on this trip, because trust me, when we were on the shuttle bus going towards, they kept reiterating that make sure you are on this bus by this time. This is the bus, it's leaving. Apart from that, I'm gonna actually share with you guys what happens. So the day one, so this is leaving out of Palm Beach, West Palm Beach, Florida. I totally forgot to put that's in the beginning. And you go, so day one, depending on which day you travel, you board by 4 p.m. So this is when everybody board. But I think you could, once you get there early. I think check-in starts at 10:30, and then you valet your car. So it's like $22 per night or per day, if I'm not mistaken. You valet your car. I think it's easier in my opinion. The only thing that sucks is like when you're coming off the boat and you really just want to go home, but you can't. You have to wait till they bring your car, but that's besides the point. At 4 p.m. is when everybody should be on board. At 5 is when they start sailing. And when they start sailing at 5, they start having like little gatherings. And you guys probably saw in the video where people were dancing, they were talking, they were singing. Unfortunately, it was actually raining that weekend that I went. So they actually moved that from outside, which was by the pool, actually inside. That's when you just chill. You can do anything you want. And day 2, that's when you arrive at the Grand Bahama Island at 8 a.m. So that's why you do, if you're doing excursions that day, that's why you should have to wake up early, make sure you're dressed to go, at least try to eat breakfast. If you do not, if you can, you can. If you cannot, totally understand. And then that's when you go do your whole excursions for that day. Leave the boat, or you could leave at 7 a.m. exactly and get off. So this is when it comes to U.S. Customs and Border Protection. A lot of people ask you questions like that. So the documents you have to provide is your passport or your birth certificate, your room key, and you have to wear, and also you have to wear a face mask when you get to Bahamas. That's only like when you go through their customs, you wear your face mask. When you're going to the customs, even when you're arriving at their island, and when you're leaving. So I just want you to respect their rules as well. Do not go there and I don't want to wear a mask. No, just respect it, and you just have to put on for like 2 seconds. You go there, you have your mask on, let me see your mask, and then once you are there, you could take your mask off. That's all. That's all. There's no arguing about it. Just respect it. You're in a whole other country. Just respect their rules. I cannot reiterate that. People need to respect people's rooms. Oh, so this is how the room key looks. It looks exactly like this, and this is what you carry with you. And you just go and pop. This is the guest Wi-Fi, but I'll let you know that they charge you for it. So just keep that in mind. And then on the last day of like when you are ready to check out, they actually give you your invoice, and they tell you all the stuff that you purchased. They actually gave me a coupon of $29.90. Oh, so they have a drinks package. I did not get the drinks package because I wasn't anticipating on drinking a lot, especially since I know that I was gonna go to the excursion with that beach, to the resort, the hotel, the all-inclusive hotel. Oh my god, took me a while to get that. And I didn't really get the drinks package, but the drink package is actually $100. $99, but it's $100 rounded off. And that's when you get as much drinks as you want. I think it's up to 10 drinks, but I just said, you know, I'm gonna go to the thing, so it doesn't really matter. I did buy drinks on Friday, but On the Saturday. Yeah, because we went on Saturday. Yeah, we went Saturday morning. So I did buy drinks on Saturday, but on Sunday, I drank a lot, especially with all inclusive, and it was my mom's birthday weekend. So the bartenders, they were like, oh, for real, they kept giving us shots. To this point now, my body is still recovering from those amount of drinks that I had. I had so many mix-up. I don't know what I drank. It was just so much, and I'm proud to say that I held my own. But right now, I haven't even touched liquor. I had like a little beer here and there, but it's been almost a month, and I'm not even touching liquor right this moment. I'm like, okay, I'm done. But it was nice. And then you go to the gift shop, and then anytime you go anywhere, they apply it to your card. They apply it to the card that you have on file. So I want you to keep that in mind. And when it comes to the food, it is all inclusive, meaning that when you go to the boat, it's free. The food is free unless you pay for like fine dining. That's something different. But I want you to keep that in mind. They have a casino there. They have a casino. They have a lot of different pool deck. They have a game room, which is so cool. They had a club area, but I didn't go to the club area. They have, the one thing I enjoy is that they have a comedy club. So they usually always have a comedian that comes there. So usually on Friday night or Sunday night, I keep saying Friday night. I went down to Saturday. So Saturday night they had a comedy thing special where they have kids, like kids could join it. Then Sunday night they have a comedy where adults could go, but they had like a little bit late, like 11 p.m. And then Sunday, Monday is when you leave. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind, depending on which day that you go to. They have specials now. I think it's 50% off all on board. So that's probably like you could get it for like probably it's like $200. You probably get it for $100, like something like that. So you guys should just definitely check it out. It's actually a nice little trip, to go to Bahamas, enjoy, and you come back. It's a nice little weekend trip. You could do events as well. So I hope I answered all your questions. If you have any additional questions, definitely leave that in the comment below so I can see if I can answer it. I probably forgot some stuff, but I made sure that I try to be as detailed as possible. I have all my information here so I could basically provide that to you all. Oh, one thing, because I know a lot of people are going to ask me. Okay, so if you are a U.S. citizen, when it comes to traveling, you're required to have your valid U.S. passport, or you could use your government issued birth certificate with a seal with a government issued photo ID. So maybe like your driver's license. That is something that I totally forgot to let you guys know that, because I know a lot of people are going to ask questions. I know many people probably don't have a passport, but they have their birth certificate and their ID. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. But I hope I answered all your questions. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that you rate, share, like, subscribe, you tell a friend, all that good stuff. Stay blessed. Don't forget to check out my blog. I post every Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern at diamondsandbailsblog.com. And thank you so much, and stay blessed. Bye.